Good morning, traders. It is Wednesday, November 20th. We are 35 minutes into trading. Let's see what the market's doing. On the surface, everything looks great. We had that breakout right here through horizontal resistance. Test. Succeeds there. Float higher. Decent volume picking up here recently, but not big gains. We're kind of compressing up here in this area. We're going to try and test this breakout, I believe, very, very soon. We'll fill in that gap right there. And here's why. Trump is going to be forced to weigh in on the Hong Kong pro-democracy protests because last night the Senate passed a bill. He's been quiet about it during the U.S.-China trade negotiations, but now he's going to be forced. This was bipartisan, so we had Republicans and Democrats who never agree on anything passing this bill. So Trump is going to have to speak out on it. He's going to support the protesters. Plus, Trump has already been saying that China is going to have to make a lot more concessions for him to roll back the September tariff increases and for him to postpone the December tariff increases. Both sides are toying with each other. Remember, back in May, we were so close to a deal, and then China pulled the rug out and changed all the terms of the agreement. And then we're back to square one again. I think we're going to see a similar situation right now. Both countries just want to stay at the table. They want to keep everything status quo for the next year. There won't be any big trade deal. At best, we can hope for a trade truce. And then in 2020, perhaps some serious negotiations will take place after the election. But for right now, the market is pricing in a trade truce. I believe that any Trump tweet will have a negative impact on the market. And that could yank the rug right out from under you. Remember this volatility back in here when it was all trade talk related? Look at these moves. Up 40 points, down 60 points, all over the place. All we need is one tweet and boom! We're right back down to the 302 level. Gosh, I hope that happens because at that level, boy, are we going to be ready to reload on bullish put spreads on a swing trading basis. So right now I've got my swing traders on the sidelines waiting for a pullback. So you can be selective on bullish put spreads. You can be selective on bearish call spreads. I'm going to highlight some tonight in my weekly video. But for today, for day trading, what we're looking at, you want to favor the short side. If you're an active trader, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I post these videos an hour after the open each morning, and I've got a ton of great trades on both sides. Please give it a thumbs up if you like the video, but subscribe to this YouTube channel so that you're notified right away. By all means, check back to the YouTube channel during the day because I am posting comments. I wish some of you would post your comments as well, but you can see yesterday I posted DVA AYX EL early, 2 hours after the open. Check to see what these three stocks did after the first 2 hours of trading. Here I'm taking gains on these three, okay? Then I post CLVS and TSLA. Very strong. We're trading them. Just bought them. Look at what CLVS and TSLA did in the afternoon. This is a great resource for you. I don't always know which stocks are going to make the big moves early in the first half hour of trading. I'm busy trying to find these opportunities. Once I have them on my radar, then I watch them throughout the course of the day and I know which ones I'm going to jump on. And those are the ones I will try and post in my remarks here, in my comments through the course of the day. So please check back. Everything that you see is available at www.oneoption.com. Option Stalker is the way that I find all these stocks in minutes after the open. So please come take the trial, subscribe to it. You have to be all over these stocks in the first few minutes of trading if you're a day trader. That's what it's all about because that's when the big moves are made. So let's see what we've got on deck today. I went in and already highlighted some good bullish stocks, some good bearish stocks. As usual, all I have to do is go into my heavy buying search. I'm going to put this up for you so that you can see some of these in the video. You can make note of them. I like V. I know that for a few days. Roku has been a favorite. Target, huge move higher after earnings, explosive. I don't know that I could chase it up here. In fact, I wouldn't. But a big, nice move. The next search, relative strength 30. These are the stocks that are leading the market. AYX, I just mentioned to that yesterday we were trading it. Look at these candles, all closing on their high, all green. Look at this breakout. Yeah, AYX looks great. I was all over it yesterday. You saw that in my video. I think that Chinese stocks and cyclical stocks are going to be very vulnerable to a negative tweet. Those will be your good shorting opportunities. Just looking to see if anything else sticks out. OKTA, love it. Look at this cup and handle. Actually, it's more of a double bottom, higher low. Breakout through horizontal resistance, which is the 100-day moving average. Yep, OKTA, love it. That's a good stock. So yes, there are plenty of good picks on the long side. I just don't want to have the rug pulled out for me when Trump makes a negative tweet regarding the Hong Kong protests. So I'm going to be favoring the short side. Here's some other stocks that I like. WDAY. You can see how it's come down. You've got this higher low cup and handle right here that takes us through that horizontal. Used to be support, now it's resistance, now it's support again. Beautiful. Hover over the E. That's your next earnings date. Yeah, I like WDAY. Keep going here. SNAP looks interesting. Snapchat, but it's got to get through the 100-day. If it does, then you've got a chance to sell a bullish put spread under that 100-day moving average. Decent volume, nice green candles closing on their high. This looks like a good bullish put spread candidate. Be careful of the market. I'm really worried about the market, cup and handle. So yeah, I like that one. I think Snap could be a good producer today. AMGN, right on the upper end of its trading range here. Nice breakout there. Yes, good momentum. Probably a nice stock to day trade on any pullback during the course of the day. Look, you see this nice uptrend here. Let me show you what I like to do. I take my alert line here and I find a nice slope here. Nothing too steep. Now, when the stock pulls back, I'm going to know about it. Then I start drawing a downward sloping trend line across those tops. When that trend line is broken, then I know it's time to enter the trade. I get in the trade. I use this diagonal alert line to manage profits. That's how we do it. It's a pretty easy method. And that allows me to keep looking for new opportunities. So those are my longs today. WDAY, SNAP, AMGN, OKTA. I think they all look good. Roku looked pretty good too. Let's get into the short side. Boy, the shorts have some really nice price movement right now. VLO is one of my favorites. I'm short that right now. You can see my stop right here. I shorted it right in here. So got my short. Let's take a look at the daily chart. I believe I highlighted VLO yesterday. I pointed out this downward sloping channel right here and a breakdown through horizontal support right up in here. So yes, that was a beautiful short yesterday. Now we're filling in this gap here. Long red candles closing on their low. Lots of room down to those major moving averages. Yup, I like it. That's one of my favorite. JWN, that was another short from yesterday. Uptrend here, broken, below the 200-day moving average. Nice long red candle here. It's going to get down to that 100-day moving average. You could try and sell a bearish call spread at the 200-day moving average. JWN, like it. SINA, let's see where that is. It's not on this list, but also breakdown below horizontal support. Earnings right there before the open. Long red candle. Seeing some follow through selling. Chinese stock. Trump tweet, negative. That thing really tanks. GM. I think I pointed this one out in my video 2 days ago. I like this price action below the major moving averages. This is where you wanted to sell that bearish call spread. Boy, is that working out nicely. Look at the follow through. Long red candles closing on their low, gap lower here. Yep, got lots of momentum on the downside. Like that one too. FDX, I've pointed that one out in the last few days. Like this for a bearish call spread using that 100-day moving average. You can see the relative weakness. Let's put up that indicator. There we go. You can see relative weakness. That's what we want. Spikes up through the 100-day, can't hold it, pulls back when the market's moving higher. Now we're starting to see some downward momentum on it. MPC, another refiner. Boy, does that look good. Downward sloping trend line, break below that horizontal support line right there. Yep, nice follow through. RL, final one. Normally I like these stocks, and I'll probably like this one too, but for a day trade, this is a good short. So it's got that big gap up. You can see the lower high right here. You can see the breakdown below that horizontal support level. It's starting to fill in the gap right now. So I think RL's probably got some pretty decent downside here. You can look to sell a 200 or a bearish call spread at that 200-day moving average on the notion that it'll fill this gap in. It's got a nice head of steam to come down and check, find a bid here. Probably be around that 104 level, but on a day trading basis, I like it for a short. Now longer term, cup and handle, break out through horizontal resistance above the 100-day. This would not be a favorite short of mine on a longer term basis because I think it'll find support and then it'll stage the next leg of the rally higher. But for today, it's a nice short. So again, please come back and check my YouTube post. Be right underneath the video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be posting these videos every morning an hour after the open. Focus on these stocks today. Know that there's a very good chance that we will have a negative reaction to a Trump tweet. If it doesn't happen today, it's going to happen tomorrow. It's going to happen in the next couple of days. He's been very quiet. He loves to tweet, and this is something that he can really get behind. I'm expecting to see it, and the market will continue to fall. Now look at this. Here's a good tell right now. The market typically on any kind of down open has boom, 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 filled in the gap right away. Not today. Look at these long tails above the body. That is a short. Resistance right in there. It cannot get in and fill the gap. Let's fill the gap. Nope. 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 Resistance right in here. This market is ready to go lower. Here's the final piece. The 10p indicator. It's rallying right now. When it crosses to the negative side, that's going to tell us it's time to get bearish. Right here is your low from yesterday. It's about the low from today. Put your alert up. Double click on it. Now you've got your alert line. We are going to go lower, and this is going to cross. Let's take a look. Hey, how did that 10p indicator do yesterday on the S&Ps anyway? Let's see. Market opens on the high. We get a bearish cross right here. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Oh, hey, we get a bullish cross right here with a hammer right here. Ooh, that's a pretty nice entry point. Oh, we get another bearish cross up here. Okay, that's pretty good. Hey, we get another bullish cross right here. That turned out pretty good. This is the only indicator you need to trade the S&P 500. I spent 10 years developing it. If you're a day trader and you trade the S&P 500, man, you should come in and take the trial. That's it for today. Trade well. Watch out for that negative tweet. See you tomorrow.